welcome back. Especially welcome to our open house in this new format, and welcome to a year of hybrid school. My name is Jennifer Williams, and I teach American Literature, or English 3, that your students will be taking this year. And it's one of my favorite subjects to teach and my favorite grade levels. I think it's a really exciting year for students that are juniors because they're really trying to figure out what they're going to be doing in the future, what college or career choice they may like to make. And so I think it's really exciting, and I'd like to try to help them through making some of the decisions for their future. And so it is going to be a bit of a challenge this year with all our different formats, but I am truly looking forward to helping each of your children prepare for whatever it is they hope to do in their future. I also wanted to talk to you a little bit about communication. There is my email, and those are set up the same for everybody in the district if you needed to get a hold of me. Also, so that you can keep track of what your child is doing and what upcoming events they have and assignments. Once everyone has been in school and they've all joined their Google Classroom, I'm going to send out an invitation from Google Classroom and invite you. If you accept the invitation, you will get a weekly update from the assignments. I also wanted to point out, I was trying to think through how is this going to be as clear as possible for the student when they are some days working at home, some days in person. And so I set up my Google Classroom so that when they go to the classwork page, there's going to be a topic, which means it'll say week of, and it'll tell them the week. And then underneath that, for each assignment for that week, as I put it in, I've been writing either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day of the week it is that we're doing that there, and then placing them in order within that week. And I thought that might help clarify things a little bit for students because they're kind of going to be bouncing everywhere. So I'm really going to try to use Google exclusively, the classroom, to list everything to make it easier for them to find their work and to navigate through this. And then Progress Book is going to be used to actually post the grades. And then if there are any assignments that your child has not turned in, it'll just be marked missing. And so you'll be able to see that immediately. Okay? And then I'm also going to have a remind. And so if you wanted to have the remind updates, you can do that. That might get a little annoying. I don't know how many different notifications and updates you all have too with trying to keep track of your own jobs and what your children are doing, but you can do that if you would like as well. I wanted to spend just a couple minutes talking about what it is we cover in English 3 or American Literature. And because it is the story of America, you start in the beginning and we go through chronologically so we don't get to modern stuff till second semester. And here is a list of some of the things we may read this year. So The Crucible will be in the first part of the year. We've got To Kill a Mockingbird, The Great Gatsby for sure, Of Mice and Men. And then for the writing and speaking part, we are going to be doing a research paper or project. And the importance with that is that they learn how to use citations and a works cited. And then they'll also be writing personal narratives, literary analysis. And because this is their junior year, we also are going to work this year with a college and career specialist. And they'll go through and learn how to do resumes. And they're going to start doing some college and career readiness activities. And they're going to get to search to start deciding on what they would like to do. And I think that really helps them out in the beginning of their senior year because they will have all of that ready to go for applications and all of that. We're also going to work on some vocabulary acquisition and test prep. There is going to be a free SAT that's given usually in March that all juniors will take. They also have Khan Academy we may be using to help prepare for some of that as well. And students often ask if they are kind of concerned about their ACT or SAT scores on the comprehension section and the reading sections. Really, we're going to try to learn and practice those style of questions to help them. And then also research just shows that the best way for students to increase standardized test scores is to read, read, read. So encourage them to do that. And then I know you've already had the class syllabus for a couple days, but if you haven't, just take a look at that, see if you have any questions for me. All assignments are going to be submitted through Classrooms. Students should follow their daily bell schedule every day, whether they are in school or if they're remote. And then all work should be completed individually unless noted otherwise. We're going to try to do some activities possibly with Zoom where they're working in groups, and some Google products we may use. And please remind your child to bring a charged Chromebook every day so that we would be able to work with students remotely and the students that are in the classroom. I just wanted to end with a picture of the classroom. So this is my room when students are here with me, and I was going to talk to the students a little bit about my motto for this year is I want to really try to help them stay safe. Want to remember to always be kind and be patient because there's so much going on, and a lot of their social emotional health is really important to me as well. So I'm definitely going to be patient. Please encourage them to talk to me if they have any issues with anything, and I would be glad to listen. So I hope we have a great year, and I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you in person. Talk to you all soon.